welcome everyone to Michie Stadium, home of the Army Black Knights. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Army's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
It is important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes.
Turning it on! And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
Man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
And the Black Knights want to move quickly. On the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. The Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Taylor wants to throw. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. Quick step and go. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's the pressure.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the side.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Black Knights!
The coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 82 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Temple's offense will go to work for the first time today. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield. It's done. Oh, they're after him. Under pressure and down. He
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Soft spot in the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
That's a first down for the offense.
Off-play action on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This is not an ideal start for this offense. Your defense already gave up points on the first drive. This is your first opportunity, and you're not doing the most important thing, protecting your quarterback. Already 2 sacks on the day.
The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Irvin. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
He'll pull it on the read. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. It's a fumble on the play. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. And the Owls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Dropping back, it's done. And he's still running after the move. Touchdown, Owls. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Give to the big fullback. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Motion from the wideout. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Here's the Heat. He's going to take off. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Finds the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
First down for the offense.
The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the 2nd quarter. On the ground, it's Young. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Runs through the tackle. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Now on the option. Quick toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Taylor wants to throw it. Got his man downfield. Now well within striking distance as their 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. They'll send the back in motion. Here they're trying to get to the edge. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Going to the running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. He'll do it himself. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Under fire. The sure hands, it's Young. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Owls line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. A strike downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And it's been that kind of day so far for this offense, guys. This quarterback has never had an opportunity because he keeps getting sacked. That now already the 4th sack of the game. We're only in the 2nd quarter. I guess the only good news, he hasn't turned it over yet. He hasn't been forced to throw the ball up into coverage, into a bad spot. He's been good about just eating the football, but they've got to find a way to find some rhythm here in the passing game moving forward.
Back to pass, it's done. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Gets it out fast. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Defense going to call a timeout here and give the kicker a little something to think about. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this one splits the uprights. And the field goal ties it up here in the 2nd quarter. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Rutgers is going to walk off the field there in Piscataway with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the option. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Jukes his way for more. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. He pulled it and kept it on the option, but he couldn't keep it away from the defense.
I think the QB made the right decision not to pitch it. He needs to do a better job with ball security. The defense, they were able to get and swarm to him quickly and dislodge the football from his body.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's done. Caught. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll run play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Owls! Fit it in the window for the score.
Number 8, Halton in the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll take it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. He's going to let it go. Makes the grab on the big throw. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Taylor wants to throw. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He'll pull it down and run. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3, it's 3rd and 7. And the Black Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Going to try to get it himself. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, one thing we can always count on is a great atmosphere in West Point. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll open the second half with a run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Snagged in the middle. It's Sullivan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That is a great response by this defense. You know you went into the half, you made some adjustments, talked about, listen, we're not down that much, we're very much in this game, but it starts with the first possession. And how about the first play, they get a sack?
Temple lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Rushes on him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here comes the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Gets the back moving. They'll try the outside to the left. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
The short hands, it's Mason. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. They bring the punter onto the field now. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Motion from the back. The give to the fullback. Back locked up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Big fullback's got it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Dropping back, it's done. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man, it's Hardy. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a gap. It's Young. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get it through the air. Got him downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Here comes the heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Pressure coming. And he's snowed under.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Temple lining up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. From the gun, give on the inside. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Using his legs, it's Key. Breaks the tackle. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, it's Temple with the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. After swapping ends in the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they... And that ball is live in the backfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out. But the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. And this one is perfect. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. North Carolina ran roughshod over the competition today, en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those Carolina blue unis. This team is a buttoned-up group. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And the Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. It's Irvin. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Trying play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
Temple lining up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Run it with the fullback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Taylor wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play.
Oh, he's got some space. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll go to the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He'll ride his man on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Benson. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Sends it back in motion. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Got enough for the first down and wants more. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Right back to the well. At the 45, on its way. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Black Knights in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lane, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They go to the ground. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. To throw, it's done. Here's the pressure. Fires on the move. Got it in the middle, it's Irvin. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help?